Okay, so today's topic is sleep deprivation. Is it a good thing or a bad thing? Right now I'm thinking it's a good thing. 3 hours of sleep or less it's like being high, or so I've heard. Nothing like 3 hours of sleep to put things in perspective. I mean, because it's hard to focus, and somehow that just cuts through the bullshit. It's it's like a it's like a truth serum. I don't have time for this. Would you just get to the point? I have an attitude. Maybe you have an attitude. Well, look, if you don't like my attitude, then maybe you can just kiss my hairy, white, pimply ass. Did you ever think of that as an option? Okay, so that may not make you very popular at the status meeting, but could help you get some things done. Or get you kicked out of the meeting. Either way, mission accomplished. I didn't sleep much last night, and mostly because I just was staying up late. I wasn't bothered by anything. I was staying up late to get the first installment of this thing done, whatever this thing is. And now I've thought about this in the past, though. I've always thought that sleep deprivation is kind of a good thing, And so, as it turns out, since I only slept 3 hours last night, I thought, well, that's a great topic for installment number 2. And now, since I'm actually doing installment number 2 of this, whatever this is, I've doubled the amount of vlogs that I did before. One of the problems I'm having now, though, with the sleep deprivation is that I'm thinking, it might not be the best time to make major career decisions. Then again, maybe it is. Maybe it's a great time to make great career decisions because, like I said before, the thing about lack of focus, although, is it lack of focus? Is, the truth serum and cutting through the bullshit. And it makes you so you really don't worry about stuff. At least that's what it does for me. One day is good. One day of sleep deprivation is good because I don't tend to worry about things. I mean, who has time to think about the future when you're having a hard time even focusing on what's going on now, right? And the past? I mean, really, what is the past anyway? Maybe I need to not hit the send button just right now on some messages I'm thinking of sending to some people I'm working for. I don't know. Then again, man, I've got an itchy trigger finger. I'm trying to step back and take a breath and realize maybe it's not them. Maybe it's the fact that I slept for 3 hours last night. I tried coffee because, here's the thing. If you don't want to get fired from your job and if you actually want to accomplish something, you might try coffee. But I don't really think coffee does that much after like 3 hours of sleep. In fact, it probably just makes you more irritable, more of a bitch. And when I say bitch, I'm not being sexist. I'm calling myself a bitch, okay? I'm a bitch. Of course, there is a downside to sleep deprivation too, and what was I saying? So sleep deprivation can be a good thing. It's kind of like being high, or so I've heard. Yeah, so really, if just think about this. Just a little advice if you ever need to take a break from worrying and all the pressures and reality. Basically, you might want to consider just like sleeping 3 hours or less, and then go to an important meeting. Stay up most of the night. Did I say that already? Yeah, just if you've got an important meeting the next day, stay up all night. A lot of people like to get a good night's rest. I say no. Like that whole, I went to a Holiday Express or whatever that thing is. Just no. I say sleep 3 hours, maybe 2, 1 hour. Hell, don't sleep at all. Yeah, you go to that meeting unrefreshed, groggy, and loving it. What was I saying?